Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freaked and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop and stop the, I can't stop the feeling. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say. Been hustling and tonight is my appraisal, cause I'm a hooker selling songs and my pimp's a record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders, so I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest in a golden cathedral. I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up places.
Welcome to George Mason University. We are thrilled to be able to celebrate this outstanding achievement with all of you here today. Please be sure to follow all health recommendations to avoid the spread of COVID-19. All attendees are required to comply with the following policies. Maintain a safe social distance of 6 feet from other parties at all times. Keep a facial covering on at all times. Hand sanitizer is readily available in various locations. We ask that you remain in your seats throughout the duration of the ceremony. Graduates may process to the stage when signaled by a university marshal. Masks may be removed for photographs. Once the photograph is taken, please put your mask back on. For more information on Mason's COVID protocols, please visit gmu.edu.
Welcome, George Mason University School of Business graduates, classes of 2021 and 2020. It's a thrill, absolute thrill, to see you here this afternoon. To each of you, to your families, your friends, and all those who helped you get to this stage today, congratulations. And at this time, please join me in rising, those who can, for our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched, for so gallantly streaming. On the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
Thank you, and please be seated. I know that you know this, but this is a great achievement, and I am pleased and very proud to be celebrating with you today. Thank you for your dedication, for your hard work, and for working to find a way through, particularly in this very challenging time. Our faculty and staff, all our alumni and our friends, join with me in offering our warm congratulations to you and to your loved ones who have supported you on this journey and who really deserve their own round of applause. Well done. And I have to say, contrary to our usual custom, part of me is really enjoying holding this ceremony outdoors in one of Mason's many open spaces. I love being outside. Yes, of course, in beautiful weather, but really anytime, because I enjoy being able to just look around and to think, and especially to think big. And this is something I really want to wish you as you embark on the next stage of your lives and careers. Because life is often difficult, and the past year in particular has really been record-setting in its heaviness and the many setbacks that it dealt us as individuals, as families, as a region, and a world, and of course as a nation. But I have to say, it does feel like we're turning a corner. We remain aware of our many challenges, but we're also beginning to look at the bigger picture and engaging to create a better future, whether it's fighting disease, advancing equity and inclusion, supporting working individuals and families, rebuilding infrastructure, or reestablishing viable global systems and our leadership within them. So it feels like progress, and of course, it couldn't be coming at a better time. One of the things that we learn from a good education is to absorb the lessons of the past, but live in the present and focus on building that better future. And most of us in higher education feel that's a key part of why we're here. And for my part, I have hope in large measure because of you. Mason business graduates look for opportunity and for contribution. They learn how to build new connections across disciplines, markets, fields of knowledge, countries, cultures. By bridging and integrating across diverse sets of stakeholders, they create wider opportunities for value creation, for contribution, for partnership, and especially for impact. It's for these reasons that I'm proud to recognize not only all our graduates, but also our outstanding students. These are graduating students who were nominated by our faculty and area chairs for their contribution and impact within their major. So as I call your name, if you're able, please stand and remain standing until all of our outstanding students have been recognized. And I'm going to make a request, which I hope you'll adhere to, but I wouldn't be surprised if you don't, which is that please hold your applause until I finish reading the names so we can congratulate all of our outstanding students with one large round of applause. So we have 5 academic areas in the school. From accounting, Junfei Dong. Is Junfei here? Yes, there she is. From finance, Stephanie Fincher. Stephanie here? No? Okay. From information systems and operations management and marketing, oh, across too, Nu Quinn Huang. There we go. And from management, Luke Forrester and Emily Conchin. So, congratulations, and let's have a warm round of applause for our outstanding. Well done, you guys. Congratulations. Thank you. And in addition, I'd also like to acknowledge the students who are academically in the top 10% of their major. These students have received the distinction of Excellence in Major, or are being inducted into the Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society, the Business Honor Society. So if you are in one or both of those groups, please stand up now and be recognized. Well done. Well done all. Congratulations, and my hat is figuratively off to you. I wish I could say that I had been in the top 10% of my graduating class, but hey, there's always a road forward. Well done. Given the amount of change that we've recently been through, there is so much opportunity for all of you, particularly now. So I have to say, go for it. Think big. Make something new and better happen in technology, food, fashion, AI, housing, education, energy, government. All of these areas are more open now to change than at any time in recent memory. And I really think that the old adage truly applies here. If not you, who? And if not now, when? And do forgive yourself and others when you don't manage to do it all or get it all right, particularly the first time you try. It is true what they say, the best way to learn is to fail. So many cultures, though, including sometimes ours, seem to have such a fear of failure that often we don't accept it, and therefore we don't learn from it. So my advice would be learn to fail or fail to learn. I know that I have. One more important point I want to offer you. There are two kinds of people in the world. You ready for this? People who divide the world into two kinds of people and people who know better. Mason graduates know better. And probably the most important thing you can learn to do, of course, is to see the world the way the other person sees it, because only then are you going to find the common ground to connect and to make progress. So, you're on the way to being business leaders, indeed leaders of all kinds, who see the bigger picture, who build the trust, who do the right thing, not because it's good for you, but because it's right for the future. You and other leaders are stepping forward to bring us together and to create a common, safe, and equitable future for all. So that's why I and all of us at the George Mason University School of Business are so pleased to celebrate with you today. Warm congratulations, graduates. So I would ask the marshals now to start to bring the students forward to the stage. And I'm going to greet and congratulate each of you. We'll stand here and have a picture. The photographer is going to take a picture of the two of us. I'm flexible. You want to do an elbow bump, that's great. You want to bow, that's great. You want to just pretend that we're two separate people in two separate places, that's fine too. It will be my pleasure to greet you and to be photographed with you in celebration of your wonderful achievement.
Dean Piperall, it is now my pleasure to present the graduates of the School of Business. Jacob Peck.
Omar Magathri.
Maria Evelyn Severich.
Rodrigo Montano Penranda.
Andrew Clifford.
Arij Sawan.
Thank you so much.
Sarah Haj Ali.
Hi, Sarah.
Nathaniel Ramos.
Uzan Mahmood.
Seth Horn.
Simoon Gobadi.
Diana Green.
Julia Chen.
Faison Sadruddin.
Nicole Suarez.
Basim Saleh.
Enrique Alvarez Saluigeg.
Michael Capusta.
Zanavian Christian.
Claudio Bezhoni.
Bruce Franz.
Justin Chow.
Lena Wynn.
Paul Abracamento.
Malak Farid Al-Radi.
Hamna Hafiz.
Dana Mokaki.
Shirley Allah Torres.
Ian Dixon.
Sonia Cogdill.
Avery Ransom.
Jason Rogers.
Alex Kern.
Pam Barrett.
Dana Sabri.
Stacy Salgado.
Harmandeep Singh.
Matt Ehrman.
Arzo Naskai.
Xiomara Chacon Cordoba.
Ryan Lowe.
Tori Schaberg.
Jacob Link.
Philip Wynn.
Amari Guzman.
Arroya Reese.
Sandra Abud.
Kamish Jayudin.
Emily Moore Thatcher.
Ayana Hairston.
Nicholas Carr.
Robin Bakanagra.
Caleb Serrano Sanchez.
Matthew Talley.
Fernando Barrientos.
Alexa Bitowin.
Michael Scott.
Christopher DeMont.
Kamran Carey.
Vijay Chandra.
Sabina Khan.
Catherine Chang.
Angelique Reyes.
Kevin Nunez.
Maya Saul.
Nathan Reyes.
Saba Jabber.
Hannah Wen.
Yichan Chow.
Raina Marie Krager.
Zanab Snowcat.
Bao Ann Lee.
Aleja Andrea Rees.
Catherine Meisel.
Ariana Bayam.
Anna Hahn.
Samantha Riemer.
Osvaldo Membrano Aparicio.
Ashley Diaz.
Charles Race.
Brendan Deal.
Jovina Sworonovic.
Jessica Cajias Cruz.
John Mejia.
Melissa Pereira.
Sam Eaton.
Nick Corbin.
Lucas Taylor.
Jasmine Solis.
Hoden Mabarak.
Carolyn Anderson.
Phoebe Nelson.
Merum Atif.
Hugith Segovia.
Jimmy Nguyen.
Devin Roller.
Jake Lonsdale.
Ken Yoshino.
Abrar Rahman.
Elizabeth Perday.
Sahar Ali.
Aram Yüksel.
Navneet Kaur.
Puneet Kaur.
Michael Hayden.
James Lim.
Lamont Harris.
Pascuala Morales.
Adriana Pena.
Okan Jaba.
Marcy Arbarka.
Isabel Kengoam.
Farah Elma Tassab.
Iskanbar Kabaz.
Patrick Dag Juma.
Harold Montano Quispe.
Lucas Smith.
Kavita Praydershi.
Eugen Lee.
Michael Schaefer.
Colin Adams.
Hannah Nobles.
Caroline Harley.
Mimi Dabich.
Richard Wright.
Assad Mokel.
Ryan Wadsworth.
Christopher Joseph Shamas.
Yana Choi.
Zachary Lamore.
Sejol Deze.
Timur Buneri.
Ni Tayu.
Ujina Anna Radzivunchuta.
Aiden Eccles.
Yaoquin Shin.
Tuka Farag.
I don't know where to take pictures.
Arjun Rangurajan.
Scott Sladen.
Drew Pearson.
Shabrina Parakin.
Sharina Kapoor.
Juliana Ortiz Alvarado.
Maria Noskova.
Amna Tahir.
Saisyan Wang.
Elaine Nocum Fortuna.
Adam Rashid Darif.
Sandeep Nunaha.
Mohammed Awadallah.
Mesa Awadaha.
Safina Elanalhal.
Jack Reese.
Isa Viriam.
Colin Simon.
Junfei Dong.
Crystal Gu.
Levi Witherow.
Kwose Zahar.
Amy Tan.
Ali Walrus Waziri.
Amitha S. Amalsati.
Naur Mahmood.
Rima Ibrahim Al-Gussein.
Jerome Morgan.
Princess Pio Quinto.
Haroni Tuwada.
Siga Netzanet.
Tuan Nguyen.
Kaloe Reynolds.
Nuquin Hong.
Jackson Conyas.
Isa Hassan.
Almilia Tunk.
Salma Dafakar.
Ayat Al-Budria.
Ayan Ali.
Medina Abdul Ali.
Rita Gill.
Hajar Husni.
Patrick Allen Kimball.
Mohammed El Baya.
Patricia Leonardo Layla.
I would like to thank all of you for joining us today. We have, for the graduates, of course, the small tokens of appreciation and congratulations. Sorry we couldn't throw you a bigger party, but I have to say you've done a beautiful job. It's wonderful to see you all here today. And I just want to introduce the alumni video that will play to close our ceremony, because guess what? You are all now Mason alumni. And if you haven't yet done so, and maybe you'll do it at the virtual ceremony as well, but you can move your tassels from left to right to signify your academic achievement. Well done, Mason graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. Please remain seated until your row is dismissed by an usher or university marshal. We want to ensure everyone's health and safety. Please maintain 6 feet of social distance from other parties when exiting.
George Mason, we honor you today. Our alma mater is the source of patriot pride. From far and near around the world we come to learn side by side.
Our namesake George Mason saw truths that few could see, declaring all of humankind is equally free. His truth is today in the heart and soul of our university.
We love our George Mason, we're proud of the green and gold. Those colors stay with us, those colors grow with us, those colors keep us patriots. True and bold.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, parents and friends. Thank you, faculty. Thank you to my Associate Dean colleagues on the stage. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon and all the best of luck.